All right, what's up, y'all? I'm back. We just had workouts not too long ago, man. Just kind of reflecting again, man. Cause I remember being in college and just talking to the boys and trying to define what cool is nowadays. And nowadays, a lot of people think that cool is gang banging, sagging your pants, having jewelry, going straight from high school to the music industry and just rapping. That's not the life to be living, really. That's not what cool is. Why don't people think that going to school and getting an education is cool? That's really where your money's at. That's really where you're gonna make your living. It's going to school, getting your education, and having a degree to fall back on. It was just something that was ingrained into my family. We always had to have good grades if we wanted to play sports, and I always wanted to play sports. I was all about sports, and so that kind of was never a problem for me to get good grades. It's not for everybody. The worst person isn't going to be the best person right away. You're not going to go from having an F to having an A. You want to start short. You want to start small. You want to compete to have maybe a D or maybe a C. Compete against the other person in class that's also getting an F. So I'm not telling you not to compete against the best in the class, but I'm telling you to compete with somebody, because you're not gonna get better unless you're competing. You're not gonna reach success unless you've competed. When you have that piece of paper and pencil in your hand, don't be afraid to compete against somebody right next to you. Don't be afraid to say that I'm gonna beat this guy, I'm gonna get a better grade than this guy, or I'm gonna get a better grade than my brother or sister. It causes you to work even harder. And when you have that competitive edge, when you have that competitive mindset, you're gonna go onto the field and compete your ass off against anybody who's out there, because you've proven to yourself that you can compete against some of the smartest kids in your class. And then when you go out in the field, why not compete against some of the more talented guys out there? You're there having fun, competing against each other, competing against your friends, and there's no reason why you can't do that in school. You can't have fun and compete against people. School is not really seen as cool, but it can be cool if you're competing, because when you're competing and you start winning, that's the best feeling in the world, really. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys watching. Leave some feedback. Leave anything you want to say. It's all out of love. I appreciate everything that you guys do. We're just watching. I appreciate you guys just watching. Have a great night.